Born without tear ducts. That might have been Tori laughing. Because we're all trapped inside.
I always start singing along with the song, and then like once it cuts out, I just feel like I was doing karaoke and just the power went out, and I'm just like by myself, and I'm just like trying to make this song happen, and it's just like, you know. Anyway, hey, thanks everybody for tuning into Plus Time, the live stream comedy show to get us all through this. I'm your host, Jameson Rogers, and as always, I'm here to remind you that even though things suck right now, there's at least a possibility that they won't always suck. They say comedy is just tragedy plus time. We're in the midst of 100 tragedies, always, all the time, always. And but you know, if we keep using all this extra time to create things, we can all look back on this one day and laugh. And you know what? Kind of the day has come, because I got on stage yesterday, which was nuts. But you know, we'll talk about that shortly. First up, we're gonna go ahead and bring on my co-host of 42 episodes, my brother of 28 years, the very talented Drew Rogers. Everybody, what's up, dude?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, I think. Good. Yeah, I mean, basically good, I think.
Basically
right?
Good.
Yeah, I think so. How about you?
That's all you can ask for at this point.
Right, that's all we can really hope for in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's basically good.
Fine right now.
Yeah. What you been up to?
Lots of drawing and stuff. Yeah. Working on comic book characters and comic book is hard.
Comic books is hard. I agree.
Comic book is hard.
That's why I've never tried to I've tried to write scripts for comic books, but you've written many a script for comic books and many yeah, go ahead.
I'm fine with storyboarding at this point. Like I can do that, I think. But then it's just like laying out panels, and then you're like, okay, so this person has to say or says this, but should they have a break in their sentence here and blah 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 blah. No. So yeah, it's weird. It hurts my brain. Job.
Oh, I do. Yeah. I believe it. Yeah, I don't think I could even figure out how to do it.
Oh, working on a bunch of body shapes.
Oh, very cool. I love that. The old guy with the mustache there.
Uh-huh. So I did body shapes and then head shapes.
Oh, wow. You know, guess which one is my favorite. Just keep pointing to him, and I'll tell you when you hit it.
I'm going to say that one because it looks like the bully in Hey Arnold.
No, that's good. His name was Harold. But no, that's not that one. Keep going. We'll find it. It's close to that one. It's closest to that one. That's the one. Oh, you missed
nice.
It. It was the one right below that to the left. No, yeah, that one. I don't know why. That one just speaks to me. I like that head shape. That's cool.
And then
eyeballs?
I did eyeballs too.
Many eyeballs.
I did lots of eyeballs, yeah. As many eyeballs as I could.
There's so many eyeballs. I love the big fat googly ones there.
Mm-hmm.
I can describe those. You know, the other one, I'm like, I don't know, just keep pointing until we get there.
You know that head there.
Yeah, that head right there.
It's got the cross thingy on its face.
That is a perfect way to transition into talking about what you do on the show, by the way. Anything that you see drawn around here is drawn by Drew, because Drew draws
except for the things on our actual sets, because I didn't draw those Deadpools.
Yeah, none of those. You didn't draw this Kevin Smith.
I didn't make that.
Shirt. Yeah, no. But, you know, most things, if it's like not like in this, I mean, I'm sure I have something that I could just like grab that you have also drawn that's nearby, but, you know, next time I'll be prepared for that. But my point is, Drew draws drawings, and Drew is very good at drawing drawings, and he's very quick at drawing drawings, which is why during the show, Drew will like participate in the conversation, but also be drawing stuff. Like I can go ahead and show you last week's. By the end of the show, we have a whole tapestry of stuff every time. So here's this one from last week. There you go. So what we got there? We got the jowls of Mitch McConnell there. The dragon rectum from our Who's Neighborhood. Yeah, and just how everyone is compelled to tell Will Wheaton to shut up. It was a good time. A basket of snakes over here, which is the like part of the parentage of our Who Am I from last week.
I think fun. The retired sweatpants are still my favorite.
Oh yeah,
that's it's like the top left for everybody.
Yeah,
like they got a patch and everything.
Yeah,
I want to try that again.
I love that they're retired sweatpants. I like to think they were like teachers and they're like tenured now.
Like tenured sweatpants. Perfect.
Yeah, why not? But we're going to go ahead and get to our next guest if you are ready, you at home.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will get to our first guest. First guest. That was a weird...
That's cool.
Anyway... Yeah, I love that picture. That's so good. That's a photograph from our brother, a very talented photographer as well, Cam. You can follow him on Instagram for more pictures. I should have a button to show what his Instagram is. You'd think I would.
CamDan91, but I
think it is CamDan91. We talk about it every time.
That. Yeah,
I'm pretty
every
sure
time.
It's CamDan91. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bet. Like I'll go ahead and gamble on it. You go ahead and follow CamDan91 over there on Instagram, and if it's not my brother, sorry. But if it is, it is my brother. You're welcome.
I don't like. I tried drawing an eye, and it just like it creeping me out, having it right over the
just right over
my shoulder.
Our first guest tonight is a very talented actor and improviser, very funny, and please put your hands for Jacqueline Hughes, everybody. Yay! Hands for Jacqueline Hughes, everybody. Yay! Oh my God! I just heard me say that. That was cool.
You did.
Oh my God,
that was cool.
Heard me say that. That was cool.
You did. That was cool.
Oh no! Now I can't hear Jay, but I can hear me coming from her. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Oh no! Are we harmonizing with ourselves?
Are we harmonizing with ourselves?
Oh no! I can't hear you, Jay.
Oh no! I can't hear you.
No. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here. Oh. Okay, so should we just?
Hello.
Should we just? Oh, there! Hey, oh, I heard. There it is.
Should we just?
No.
Should we just? Oh, there! Hey,
I'm sorry. Hello.
There it is.
Here I am.
Hi,
am I
hello?
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Hello. God.
Hello. Hi.
Am I here?
Yeah. You're right.
I
Okay,
hear you.
hi.
And
Sorry.
I also hear
I don't
me
know how to
several seconds
technology-
later.
I was trying to
also hear
use
me
these.
several seconds
These are worth
Oh, it's
nothing.
Oh, I know the feeling. I've gone.
Hope I'm not
I went
echoey.
like,
I know
anyway.
the feeling. I went through,
you're
like,
not echoey, but I
This
hear
is the
me
best
like
entertainment
You're
for
not
the at-home
echoey, but
audience,
I
isn't
hear
it?
me,
Just,
like, moments after.
oh my God. Anyway, how are you?
Oh my God. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. I think. Yeah. It's nice to be able to work from home because there's no
Oh no, you cut out.
time to change a shirt and make myself look presentable to the camera.
There you go.
So
Isn't that nice?
So it's all good and good over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just itchy
like
to get back with
I'm
my comedy film. But yeah.
yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna go back to like working in an office with pants and stuff like after all this time.
God no.
Mm.
Gosh.
Luckily, like
Saturdays
I
are the
do.
most cushy because I get to go to the chat room, which means I get to eat whenever I want, which means I can watch TV. Freaking so I don't know how I'm
Oh,
gonna cope
nice.
without that.
What are you watching these days?
Oh gosh, what did I just start? My guilty pleasure show has always been the Bad Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know what that is. It's like a reality show. It's like Real Housewives of Atlanta, except it's a bunch of like 20-year-old girls who are, what did you say about my $200 weave? No. And it's just completely outside of my realm. And it's like, yes, this is completely National Geographic to me. And flipping through The Office for the 5011th time.
Right.
What else do I want? I don't know, like a couple like serious shows that I can't think to mind right now.
Yeah.
Botched.
I do know Bosch. My dad
Yeah.
likes Bosch.
The plastic surgery show. That is just like it's another just like
Botch.
look at it and walk.
Yeah.
Like I try not to
Okay.
feel bad about it because these people like signed a waiver and to like broadcast themselves. So I'm like, okay, I think this is okay for me to be like, what the hell is
Right.
going on?
I think
Yeah.
this is cool.
Like this feels
cool.
fine.
Yeah, this is
It's
fine.
like,
Yeah,
it's
right.
like,
Yeah.
It's like you feel a little iffy at the time. It's just like you just have to remember, like, oh, they all knew what they were signing up for here. Like, it's
Right.
okay.
Exactly. And I guess I would like less ambiguous tip. I haven't started it yet, but Pose, the last season of Pose
yeah.
is definitely on my list. Yeah, it's heart thingies. So yeah, and I'm one of those. I'm spoiled now with the whole binge culture. So I'm waiting my best for all, if not like half of the episodes to come out, so I can just like have my emotional roller coaster in like one like 7-hour set. So yeah.
It's funny how used to we've become just like everything dropping at once to where it's like if people are releasing things on like a normal TV schedule now, it just feels like a disservice. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Mhm.
Like, why are you releasing things at a normal time? Yeah.
Right. What? AD, what do you rather just like taper off like naturally after like 3.5 episodes and just be like, oh, what? That's good. Oh God, I have to pass this level in the game. Oh my God, stop like talking about her outfit. But like, what are you doing? Anyway.
All right, you guys ready to play a game?
I sure am.
It.
All right, cool. This is a game, of course, that we like to call Ooh, yes, chef. Sorry, I just became a chef at the Cordon Bleu. I'm sorry, I'm just riffing because that thing is long. Anyway, whose neighborhood, of course. Whose neighborhood is a game we like to play because Drew and I both have the name Rogers. So every week we like to compete for who gets to use the name Rogers and wear sweaters. I believe Drew is the reigning champion currently, which is why he's got kind of a hoodie situation on right now.
Yeah.
Or is that an actual sweater?
This is a hoodie situation. It's pretty much a t-shirt, but it has a hood and stuff.
Very nice.
Actually, it has like a nice little like tail to it too. It's fancy and comfortable.
Cool. Yeah. I am, of course, freezing in my home, but I can't put on any type of anything like that unless I win this. So,
yeah,
fingers crossed. So the way this is going to work, we've played a kind of a version of this over the past couple weeks, and turns out there's a lot of U.S. congressional districts. So here's the way it works. We're going to show a U.S. congressional district. Drew and I are each going to have to tell you what we think it looks like, and then you can award points based on any criteria you want. If like you agree with us, or if like our answer is funny, or even if just like you're just feeling like giving somebody points, you don't even have to give them to us. You could be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give that guy some. I don't know. I couldn't riff a person's name. Kevin Smith. He's on my shirt. Like he gets points.
They're all going to Tiffany Haddish just on a railway.
I'm fine with that.
All right, you guys ready? Ooh. All right, Drew, what does this congressional district look like?
You know, I can't see anything, but at the top right, I see a face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's all that I can see in it right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just. Oh, okay. So, yeah.
I'm normally better than
this. And I think it looks like one of the Monstars about to do a swan dive from Space Jam.
I like it.
His face there. He's got his hands already. He's already kind of mid-jump here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to be like very Looney Tunes like where somebody's going to move the pool? Are we preparing to see him? Okay, good.
Only hope. California's second representative, Jared Huffman. Right.
All right, Huffy.
Who gets points and why?
All right, Mr. Drew, remind me of your concept again. I remember it was a face of...
Yeah, I see just a face at the top right. That's all I could think of at the moment. Was that is all I saw.
Being. Okay.
Yeah, a nameless being in the second district in California. Just watching, waiting. Okay. Or whatever district is there. Somebody clearly made that to look like a person. So is it like the other district is watching?
I like the idea that this district just looks like Representative Jared Huffman. That's why he got the job.
Okay. Let's see. And then in relation to Jason's monster concept, a baby of the 90s, if you will, and like having seen Space Jam for the first time like a year ago.
Oh, really?
I pretend that's fairly accurate. Catching up on, movies that I may have seen before I was 5, but at the time of new colors.
Damn, I'm still like that. I don't think I ever aged out of that. I'm still like, all these shiny things are everywhere.
I think we all are, man.
I'm ready.
Still SpongeBob.
So yeah, I have a billion voices going on in my head already, so that's no different, right?
I know that feeling.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to. Let's just do Nemo for the nostalgia tip. To me personally, while we're talking about like Monstars and Space Jam and animated movies, it's reminding me of like, you remember Ratatouille with what's his name, Gustav the chef? It's reminding. Yeah. I'm seeing like a chef ghost with toppy thingy, and he's just like, it's weird, not too much garlic in the pot or whatever it is. It's a real dish. It's not. So yeah. Let's just start. Let's Jameson.
How many?
Huh?
How many did you say? How many did you say?
Little point with Jameson.
Oh, one? Okay. Awesome.
When you were talking about that dish, all I could think of, like, I was about to say Facroxa Monata, but that's from like a sketch I did in high school.
It's funny you mentioned Ratatouille. Like,
completely universal.
I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, I worked at Blockbuster shortly after that movie came out. And I remember one time I was working with a coworker who we're still friends on Facebook, so maybe he's watching this. Shout out William if you're out there. But he just walked up to me one day.
Hi, that guy. Hi, William.
Yeah. He goes, huh. And he goes, hey, can you come here for a second? I was like, sure. And then he picks up the Ratatouille DVD and he puts it next to my face. And he was like, yeah, see, I told you. And says to somebody else that I look just like the guy, like who has the rat in his hat or whatever. What, Luigi, I think is his name. But
yeah,
was it no, the rat was Remy.
Right, the rat was Remy. The dude,
I don't know.
It was like, I think it was, something. I don't remember. It's been a little while. Next congressional district. Let's see. Ooh, okay. What does this congressional
district what was it? Gustav's like nephew.
Yeah, something like that. It's been too long since I saw Ratatouille, I think. For this, ooh. Okay, I see some kind of a pharaoh guy here, I think, but his hat is attached to a shoe, a very high-heeled shoe. But he saw the hat and he was like, I like that, and he saw the shoe and he's like, I'm the pharaoh, so nobody really is going to tell me not to attach this shoe to my hat. And also, he's on a spaceship. Pharaoh spaceship.
Spaceship.
Shoe Pharaoh spaceship. That's what I'm going with. Drew?
I see a dinosaur that is like sitting on a little rocket thing, and it's got itself a cape. So look at the top, and if it was facing left, it looks like the mouth is open. At the very right on that side, it looks like there's a cape, like halfway going down, and then just rocket ship, obviously, because that looks like a rocket ship. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I dig that. It's like Reptar-ish,
right?
Georgia's second representative, Sanford Bishop Jr.
Thanks, Sanford.
Thanks, Sanford. All right, what do you think, Jay?
All right, let's see. I'm gonna give like 5 point whatever to. Can you write that into the boxes? 5 point whatever points.
Yeah, I'll write it down
because like I dig the exposition of the dinosaurs. Yeah, because I definitely see the Reptar mouth, and he's just like. Okay, I think I see what you're talking about with the high heels there. He just kind of looks like somebody with like a hat and like a minor brain injury incoming.
Yeah.
Because if you look to the left and he's got his like little top hat up here and collide there, and like he's just giving a little like speech to the masses, advocating for rights. Future, boycotting Jurassic Park completely, and then alternatively I was like, maybe it's like the bottom half is like a map all, you know what I mean, and it's just fucking like Nordstrom and Sbarro's or whatever back. It's like this like secret like corporate layer. It's like Illuminati for like different
it does kind of look like the layout of a very intricate food court.
The knockoff phone cases, exactly, and the inscribe whatever on your hat, whatever. And so they're just like they have different like kiosks of kiosks to decide reign supreme and the I'm sorry, my cat is going ballistic right now.
Oh no!
Just deciding who's free squishies.
I'm definitely writing down that you got 10 points on that one.
A squishy haul.
For real.
Okay, well, yeah, 5 points each to both of y'all. That
nice.
Passes.
Thank you. All right, what does this congressional district look like, Drew?
That looks like me before I go to a chiropractor. And that's my spine.
Oh no. That's a bummer, man. Okay. To me, it looks like someone took a bite out of the
Crime?
New York skyline. Damn, that's better. Crime is better. It's McGruff. It's the McGruff district. Taking a bite out of crime. What do you think, Jay?
All right. Let's give a good old like type teen to Jameson because I like the whole like bite out of the skyline. You know, Godzilla just came out, so 15.
15. Ooh.
Godzilla just came out, so you know, taking a bite out of everything. You know, other side, it looks like that's fine enough. It looks like how like your like 4-year-old nephew would design a gun. You know what I mean? It's like I want a big boom boom stick when I grow up. It's like scribble like amalgamation of nothing. Oh, yeah. He's got the shoulder rest with the main thing going out, and I guess that little jiggy jagger. That's a thing. It's just like the sight.
Yeah,
for
I believe that's the
thingy
technical
or whatever.
term.
Yeah, I think it's the military.
Yeah, the jiggy jigger, exactly. Because you know how you know kids shows hate them when they're young and just get that big old boom boom stick in their hands. Commentary. So yeah. Move on before I get your show on a one.
Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna lose Fox News as a sponsor.
Oh God. Why would we ever have Fox News as a sponsor? What does this congressional district look like? And for me, I'm gonna say a congressional district in Massachusetts. No, but it looks like one, right? It looks like a Massachusetts district. Drew?
It looks like a Massachusetts.
Yep.
I think it looks like a I keep wanting to say stethoscope, and I keep wanting to say Bunsen burner, but I know those aren't right. Like
a microscope?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
it looks like a microscope, but it's just sad.
Yeah.
Like it's just tired.
Sad microscope. Just tired of looking at stuff so tiny.
Yeah. Just needs a day off looking at big stuff.
Just wants to make friends that are its size. You know, it's just like, I just hold the tiny things and big people look through me.
I'm sick of looking at all the amoebas all day. I want to be where the people are.
I wish people were taking a look at me at a molecular level.
I don't want to see people dancing.
What do you think, Jay?
I want to see people dancing. That'll be in my head for a minute. You know what? For this one, why don't we just give like 54 points to John Curtis himself? You know what? That is a really unique for a municipality.
I'll write it down.
You know what? I see what you're coming from with the sad microscope. I see where you're coming from with the sad microscope. It looks like you said this is Utah, kind of backwards, just does not belong. You know, like they think that they have a right to just like do whatever because of their anti-mask mandate or whatever. And they're just like trying to like force that into the rest of the country, you know, as much as they can. So they're moving towards. I guess that looks kind of Utahian.
Man, no wonder that microscope is tired. With all the pandemic stuff going on, it's just like, hey guys, I know this
having
is
to
bad.
monitor each strain of the virus. Yeah.
So
I can see it, and I can see it looks bad. Put a mask on.
So 52 points to John Curtis. Boom. Give
I'll
him.
have to send him an email.
Yeah, right? All right, last one.
Congratulations, John.
Congrats.
What does this congressional district look like?
You
Drew,
want a
wanna go
feature on a
first?
mid-level podcast.
I think that looks like a zombie coming out of the ground,
Mhm.
but it was unsuccessfully killed, and it's got, I can't tell what that object looks like in its head, but it's got one in its head.
Mm.
Let's call it a fence. Somebody stabbed it in the head with a fence.
Oh, okay. Where's the face? Tell me, like, is this the face here?
Further down.
This the face?
Further down.
Okay, this the.
Yeah, it's like to the right is like a nose and a
Oh, okay.
tiny little mouth.
Like here?
Uh-huh. And it's starting to pop out, but then it got hit.
Ah, see, that's interesting because I see a different face right here.
Uh-huh.
See this right here, that's a whole face. You got a like chin, mouth, nose, eye, top hat. So yeah, right? That's like so weird. It's like that's like a
my
stovepipe
initial
hat.
thought was that it looked sort of like a witch's hat.
Yeah. Oh, like right here? Yeah.
No, the whole thing.
Oh, no, you're right. This is definitely witchcraft, is what you're saying. Is
Yeah.
wherever this one is, I'm gonna say it's Salem, Massachusetts. Nope, Virginia's fifth. Damn. Like they put Bob in quotes. It's so funny to me. Robert, Bob, good.
Wait, hold
where-
on. Which one is Robert? It's Bob. Yeah, but
Oh,
who
Bob.
is that? Oh,
What do you think, Jay?
now I know.
Froze up.
Did you? What was yours, Jamison? I thought you were adding on to it. Drew's.
Oh no.
You just
No.
said another face.
Yeah, just like a whole other face, but with like a hat. I just feel like this whole district is itself kind of cursed or something because it looks like a
Face
witch's
and a
hat.
hat.
It looks like there's a sorcerer in it. You know?
Mhm. I could see the witch's hat.
Mhm.
I could see the witch's hat. I do see the other. I like the zombie. I like the zombie because from that angle, it looks like he's just getting like. I'll take the fence post.
Do you see
Trying to think what
something
else it
different?
looks like. But on my other end, kind of looks like at the bottom. I'm thinking of like one of those little like Scotty dogs. You know what I mean?
Oh
But it's
yeah,
just,
right here.
on its
Oh,
back is like.
Yeah, like the ears,
Yeah.
nose.
You know, and it's like sledding with this, and his little ears up top, and
Yeah.
it's carrying something, but I'm inclined to, I'll mash it up with yours, Drew, and I'll say it's a zombie head that definitely got like bludgeoned with a rifle. You know, it didn't get used properly. Like somebody was just like super novice at zombie hunting, so it just went into the zombie's eye socket. You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
like, this is okay. Nope. All right. Pepper, take him away. I don't know. So, yeah, let's give like 12 good old points to Drew for the zombie making it out
I
undead.
I don't know how many points were there before, but I put in 12. Is that right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not mathing too good.
Just
today.
12. Yeah, that's right.
man.
Good
No,
mathing.
man.
All right. Ah, and yes, of course, gerrymandering. This one is we got a PSA at the end of that. That's it.
That's
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, like Squeezecast on Facebook. Thank you for playing, Jay.
Yeah.
We're gonna take another
Yeah.
quick break,
All right.
and
Thank you,
when
guys.
we come back, we'll have another guest. Sound good to everybody?
Groovy. Hello.
All right. Coming up next, we have a stand-up comic. Very nice guy. I don't know him super well, but he thought enough of me to cast me as Iron Man in an upcoming roast. So I think and he's Cap. So keep your eyes out for that, and go ahead and put your hands for the one and only Destin Richardson. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. How you doing?
Doing all right, actually. Speaking of that roast, I was literally just working out on some of the finer bits there. So as far as like the technical aspects and stuff, so
yeah, that's exciting.
Who are you roasting?
We're roasting Thanos.
Okay.
It was either that or Loki. And then we had someone that is like the most Thanos person in real life, Nick Glasser.
Yeah,
so with
inevitable
casting like that, you can't say no. So
right. Oh, I purchased these sunglasses about it. I'm pretty excited.
About it. Bullshit. Yeah. You've had those for a year.
No, yeah. Well, that's how long. I mean, Destin, you asked me to do that show.
Oh, what is it been?
Yeah. We've been working on this. Okay. This is like a year in the making. Like this is getting more hyped up than the Snyder Cut by this point. Like,
yeah, right.
Awesome.
I'm pretty excited about it. I've gotten into better shape to be a better Iron Man because I don't want to go out there like freaking fat Iron Man and stuff. And you did the same, didn't you? You got into shape during quarantine too.
Oh yeah. Like I hate who I became. I mean, granted, it's a better version of myself, but I'm disgusted with myself. Like I went from 250 to 190 last summer. Wow. I packed a little bit on over the winter. I just started recently losing it back again. I'm about 208 now.
Wow.
So
and you hadn't is it do I remember correctly that you hadn't even watched any of the Marvel movies really and before you decided to do this?
Yeah, right. No, I after the success of the Batman one we did last year, which also I had only watched like the Christopher Nolan ones. That was it. Mm-hmm. With the MCU, I had seen the first Iron Man, I saw the first Guardians, I saw Black Panther, and that was it. Last summer, my big quarantine thing was watching all the MCU.
Yeah.
I finally started going through it, not related, but the Defenders on Netflix.
Yeah,
I finally went through all the Defenders stuff. So I'm about superheroed out for the time being, and I'm finally catching up on Mandalorian. So,
all right, yeah. Condolences though that you had to watch Iron Fist because that's a rough one.
As a fan of comics now as a whole, and I've also been like reading all the actual comics too online.
Nice, perfect,
nice.
And as an actual martial artist, because 15 years ago I got a black belt in karate. So between those two versions of me, I was so morally offended by Iron Fist. Because I'm watching it like I could be a better Iron Fist. Like
right? Really weird casting, and that character really is so cool. And they just don't really do a whole lot for it.
Yeah. They're like, hey, when I focus my chi, I have this power. Too bad I'm just gonna brood the entire time.
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes at the beginning, he's like, yeah, everything's good, and then everything's just serious from then on, and I can't use my power anymore.
Why did you leave Kunlun? Well, see, it's complicated. Like, answer the freaking question.
I feel like there was a lot of that. Like the writer just wrote down it's complicated with the intention to come back and put in some kind of explanation. But he's like, nah, never mind. I think it's probably good enough.
He was
put in parentheses like.
Yeah, he was putting all of his plot hole tie-ups in season 3, which
Yeah, I will say season 2 was better than season 1.
Yeah,
but still, like the best Iron Fist we got was like the one episode of Luke Cage that he showed up in. I was like, okay, this seems like Iron Fist.
Same.
Sure. Yeah, my buddy Paul, who's he's been on the show several times at this point, but he's a huge Iron Fist guy. And I remember like I had texted him, I was like, this Iron Fist show is coming out, man. You should be really excited. But he's like. He's a big anime guy too, so he's been burned a bunch of times before. He's like with adaptations and stuff. So he's like, I'm not gonna pay any attention to that until I find out if I should. And then of course it sucks. And I was like, you're right again.
I mean, again, and they were riding the wave of, again, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones was good, Daredevil. Need I say more about how perfect that show was?
Daredevil was
So good.
unbelievably perfect.
Yes. Yeah. And then, again, they were riding that wave, and it was just like the Last Airbender movie. Like, you have a director that has a lot of clout, a lot of rep behind him, and then within the first 10 minutes, I'm like, am I watching like a OSU film student's amateur like film role for his thesis or something like that? Like, it was just unbelievably, like, it was the outlier for sure.
Yeah, I get it. You guys ready to play a game?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right,
let's go.
Cool. This is a game that we like to call Yeah, that's right. This is a game called Who Am I? Where we show you a picture that Drew has drawn, and then we'll ask you some questions about it, try to flesh it out. You ready to see this guy? Boom! That's your guy right there. We'll throw him down in the corner. Okay. First question. Oops. First question. What's this character's name?
I mean, he looks like he's been through so much. He's got a tragic backstory behind him already.
Yeah.
He's seen some miles for sure.
Yeah. Like, I would say this dude, he looks like Eugene.
Eugene? Nice.
Yeah.
Does he go by Gene ever? Or is it just he's always Eugene?
He definitely looks like around the dumpster fire he goes by Gene.
Okay.
Yeah, when he's splitting some 40s with the boys.
Gene. Are the boys human or are the boys pillows too?
The men are pillowy for sure, and then there's other pillows too. It's very much a Roger Rabbit kind of universe.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I like that. Is it Eugene just like across the board, whole name Eugene? Just like Eugene. No first or no middle or last name, or is it his last name?
Eugene Henry. I'm so terrible at coming up with names of people. One of the reasons I don't have kids. That and also babies just aren't as cute as Baby Yoda now. So like,
right. Just he really spoiled that for everybody.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, no kid I'm gonna make is ever gonna be as cute as that. So Eugene Henry Grogu. Wait, no. Actually, no. I resend that immediately. I don't want you getting sued by the mouse.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. The mouse is ruthless.
But if the mouse is watching,
Eugene Brogu. There we go.
Let us make stuff for you.
Brogu. There
Eugene Henry Brogu. I love Brogu.
Loophole.
Yeah. What's his jab?
How the hell does he have one?
I don't know, man. That's up to you.
You got to buy 40 somehow. I mean,
exactly. Right. He's just mooching off of his buddies over by the dumpster. Come on, like he's got to contribute.
Hey, backwash still gets you drunk. That line aged horribly in COVID. So it gets you drunk and hospitalized. He looks like the janitor at a hospital.
Okay. Yeah. No, having janitor at many places, I can say that is accurate.
Yeah. No. He looks like the janitor at the free health clinic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
That's a noble job right there for sure.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay, where does Gene live?
Man, down by the river. that setup was there. That was there.
I also just like imagining that Gene grew up as Matt Foley's pillow. Just like lived in the van down by the river with him. And he has seen some shit.
And
he saw the whole divorce go down.
His best childhood friend was Mr. Sacco.
Oh no, that's Mick Foley. Matt Foley is the Chris Farley character that lived in the.
Well, they're related, clearly.
Oh yeah, no, I never thought about that, dude. Yeah. Mick Foley and Matt Foley, brothers or something. That explains a lot, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. And then, all right, where does he live? Mm-hmm. He definitely bought a fixer upper. He got it cheap. He got one that was repossessed by the bank. And currently, he's saving up those funds to do all the fixing up right now. I mean, he's got a roof over his head. He's happy. The rain isn't ruining his goose down exterior, but he looks like he's just acquired a fixer upper in
I want to say Nova Scotia. I have no idea why.
I was gonna say like either they're like in Tuscaloosa.
All right, Tuscaloosa is good. Yeah, a fixer upper in Tuscaloosa. What's he eat?
Chili cheese corn dogs.
Exclusively.
Exclusively.
Only chili cheese.
Only gas station food.
A corn dog.
Anything from the roller grill. That's
okay.
He gets all three. He gets all three of his. He gets all three of his staples from Circle K.
Oh, so he's me in 2015.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Dude, the Ranchero steak and cheese tornadoes are choice.
Oh my god. I used to get the pizzaronis or whatever they like.
Yeah.
It's like a little calzone, but it's like fluffier.
Yeah. Also the cheeseburger bites too, like the hot dog shaped cheeseburger with like the cheese.
Those are way better than they should be. But
that's exactly how I described them.
Yeah. Man, I'm so uncultured. I don't know what you guys are
you
talking
haven't eaten
about.
any of these Speedway foods? What's his dream?
First off, the irony of a pillow having a dream. That's
yeah.
I'll say his dream is that one day the dream catcher that lives above him will actually sprinkle some of those dreams back down onto him.
That's beautiful.
Then I'll say there's that, but also he our boy Eugene here, he's a very realistic man. He sets real expectations for himself. He knows that probably is going to happen as a dream catcher. Bit of a actually, I'm not going to make that joke. I'll get canceled.
Oh God.
I think you know where I was going to go with it.
I don't. No, I didn't hear the setup close enough to hear.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
That was going to get bad, but
I was going to say.
I was going to say if you're going to don't get me canceled by association here, Destin.
Destin Richardson ain't fully accepts the responsibilities of this joke.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, I'm looking out for you. I was the joke I was about to set up was he knows the Dreamcatcher's not gonna relinquish the dreams because the Dreamcatcher, bit of an Indian giver. Yeah. I know.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah. What's he sound like?
What does they sound like?
Yeah, what's his voice sound like?
I mean, there's the part of me thinks he's got a very gruff Joey Diaz-ish, almost like a kind of voice, a little Dangerfield-esque, but also.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I see him kind of, sound a little Kermit-y too. I don't know.
I see. He's kind of
a little bit.
Kind of like this, but he's also a guy who's been through some shit, so he's not really trying to
exactly. Always happy to find someone less fortunate, and always try and give them a good word.
Hey, just trying to live my life over here. I'm Eugene. What do you want?
That went a little bit. Yeah. All right. And the last, most important question is, who is his favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
I would almost say selfishly and say Ghostface, but he, you know what? As a guy that definitely is looking out for the underdog, Capadonna.
Okay.
Because he's nobody.
That's our first Capadonna, I think.
He's not even because Capadonna isn't even.
Yeah, no,
Capadonna's favorite Wu-Tang member. Even Capadonna's like, I think Riz has got it best going. I'm just saying. But
we'll put your hands for Eugene Henry. I forget his last
Brogu.
Brogu, that's right. Yeah.
Brogu,
Put your hands for Eugene Henry Brogu. Put your hands for Destin. We're gonna take another quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna ask a bunch of dumb questions. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me too. All right, we brought Jay back too. Sorry, I guess I should have told them that we were going to do that, but we've now reached the question.
They're here.
I can go ahead and move our guy here.
I was trying to like.
Oh, you're trying to
snuggle him and like.
Yeah, there you go.
Get
a nice little nap over there on him. That's very nice.
You're my friend, Eugene. You're my friend.
Yeah, you can hold on to Eugene there. All right, you guys ready to answer dumb questions?
Let's do it.
Okay.
You ready, Eugene? All right, let's go.
First up, okay. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
The one with the aliens.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Which one? Because all of them have aliens in them.
It's funny.
Yes.
I wrote that question last week because it was
the one with the droid. The one with the droid.
I have a problem with that one.
All right.
Episode 6. To seriously answer it though, episode
6. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. That's
I'd say one. I don't know. It's too feel good at the end. It's the good save today. It's cheesy and Slave Leia.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. To answer like a scummy dude.
Jay,
I am. I am.
One of the many things that you're like you have to rewatch later.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just did a rewatch and all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah. Like it took me back to Teenage Destin. That and like Kirsten Dunst in the first Spider-Man. Those two rewatches, like those really took me back.
Sure. I've only seen, was it Force Awakens, the one with the oh gosh. I'm trying my hardest not to say the black guy because they're
Finn.
Yeah,
Finn.
Shit, Poe.
Yeah.
Poe and that guy. I saw that one in theaters.
Yeah.
And I've seen maybe like 2 others, but like I barely processed them. So my default is the one with Donald Glover because come on, glow up.
Okay. First of all, love Donald Glover and anything he does. He's the best part of that movie. It's not a great movie, but that's just how I feel. And it was such a fucking bummer because I was so excited for that movie, and I just didn't feel like they landed that.
While I was over at some guy's house braiding his hair, and so yeah, that was about it.
Fair enough. All right. Which Ninja Turtle is the tenderest lover?
Donatello. Also,
I'm gonna say Donnie too.
Yeah, he's just my favorite too. So
sure.
Oh, sorry, I took the wrong thing down.
Yeah,
definitely not Mikey.
No, definitely not Mikey.
Yeah. I don't think Raph would be either.
No.
All right. How about this? What is your favorite movie franchise and why?
Oh, that's a
tough one.
Shrek.
Ooh,
good one.
Okay.
I love it's a middle finger to Disney. Like
I love that
so,
the entire franchise is built to be like fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I'll go off of that and say Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Oh, like Across
I'll go
the
off and say
board,
Toy
those
Story
are all so
because
much fun.
they like to like sneak. I remember Cowboy Dog, Slinky Dog. Oh, I remember that kid from down the street who like plucked doll heads off and put them on like Digimons and like crawled around and shit. And I remember that teddy bear that basically like drew them into the furnace. Like they just like to gas kids pretty much, or what is it, like bait and switch? And you know, that was my childhood. That's why I am how I am. So you know what? Let's just continue to like unwittingly traumatize another generation of kids. I didn't see the one with the spoon yet, but I know it's probably just as mindfucking. So
it was pretty good. I still think the first one's my favorite, but like,
the third one, that's the one that had the furnace, right?
Yeah, it was like a whole. Yeah, that was intense. That one.
Okay, I watched that movie. I watched that movie
bear,
4 days.
yeah.
4 days before I
You
went
can't leave
off to
theater.
college. I watched that movie 4 days before I went off to college. I was with my parents and my girlfriend at the time. We bawled our eyes out because again, it was right when I was going to college too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Deep trauma.
Yeah. I'm like, it's too real.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like those, especially I think like after the response to the first movie, they're like, it is now our mission to make you feel things that you did not intend to feel coming into the sentient toy movie. You know? Right. Like this entire franchise.
And how about this fish that loses his way home? How you gonna feel about that? What about this guy who's got lots of balloon fetishes and his wife dies? She loves adventure, but he's just gonna sit there.
Oh my god. It's crazy.
Also, where the fuck is the health department in France? We're never gonna find out.
So that's a good question. That's a good point. But like it's funny because you know Mother's Day was Sunday, so like I saw this meme that was just like, oh yeah, here's an appreciation of all the Disney moms, and it's just like Mulan's mom, like, where is everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, we've gotten to that point where I'm retelling memes on the show. That's bad.
Mom was like nowhere.
Yeah. I gotta, you know what? Like, there are two that I would throw into the ring for this question. First of all, I just finally watched Creed 2. The Rocky franchise across the fucking board is amazing, except for 5. That's the only one that's like not good at all. 5. Yeah, Rocky or the Cloverfield franchise, which I really enjoy because it's so tangentially connected. There's 3 movies, and the only like commonality is that aliens show up at some point. That's it, you know? Ah, Grogu! That's a giant Grogu! What about you, Drew? What's your favorite movie franchise? I'm going to say MCU. I'm going to guess MCU.
You know, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's the first time something has felt like a comic book, actually, like watching a movie and like, oh shit, this feels like a comic book.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd say MCU.
I remember watching Infinity War and just thinking like, this is what it feels like to read comics. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's so many intertwining things, and I feel like I spent too much money here. You know, it's a whole thing. All right. By law, you have to put one Power Ranger in your will. Who do you choose and what do you leave them?
Well, certainly not the green one with the flute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we saw what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, he in real life is like a UFC guy now, right?
Mm-hmm.
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 I don't know how I would answer this question. You know what's weird too? Is like there's so
How
many
about
Power
the
Rangers.
one?
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, Power Rangers. Why did my head go to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Probably because that was like 2 questions ago.
That's probably not. Yeah, I completely grew up with all these like comic book movies and TV shows. I know exactly about Cowabunga Time, Rita Repulsa, you know, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Rita was the hit of that show. You know what? We're just gonna go with the green one. you know, because green is a decent color, you know, with nature and, you know, specific type of nature that may or may not be like recreational or medical, depending on your state. And I'll just like, yeah, leave him a good old deed to a farm that I stole on my mystical travels.
The farm stealer. I love that. I love the idea of stealing a farm. Like, not in the like American settlement way where they just literally just fucking stole people's shit, but just like stealing a farm, just like
in the reparations
under the cover of night, and just being like running away with the farm. I love that.
Where the hell did my farm go?
Who took my farm? Speaking of Power Rangers, it was weird.
My irrigation system.
The other day, it was funny. I was talking to my niece and nephew because, like, my sister went on a camping trip. We went with them, and my nephew was talking about Power Rangers. And there's been so many Power Rangers series, like, in my life or whatever. So I was just like, okay, well, he's got a completely different knowledge of Power Rangers and stuff like that. And he was like, oh yeah, something about Power Rangers. And I was like, oh man, I could tell you about the Power Rangers when I was a kid. And he goes, yeah, no, I know about, like, that's the one he's watching, which was like nuts to me. Like, it's like, dude, when I watched that, I was your age. Like, this is so crazy to see. I don't know. He's just like, you know, like Tommy the Green Ranger and like Jason the Red Ranger and just like Trini the Yellow Ranger. And it's like, holy shit, dude. Like, that's awesome. And it's just like, I don't know. Sorry. Weird side tangent, but I was just kind of blown away by that. I might have been a little stoned. Don't worry about it. Right. Okay. Hey, give me a nickname.
Bug Eyes.
Name better than me, Rob. I don't know if that's possible.
I like Bug Eyes though. Bug Eyes is accurate. All right.
Jim Jam McSwiggins.
The goat. The goat.
Jim Jam McSwiggins. No,
Jim Jam McSquiggins. Oh, I'm keeping that one. I love that.
That's better than mine.
What was yours?
You have to say it like you're an old man from the 40s. McSwiggins.
I said the goat T.
The goat T.
I love that.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't know if this is exactly what you meant. Oh wait, no, you can't really see it now. But let me take this down for a second and see if you can see my name. Yep, there we go. Jim Jam McSwiggins. The goat
exactly.
T? Is that correct?
Double M
not
for both.
Not like the
double M for both.
like,
I got you.
Yeah.
Jamma McSwiggins.
Like TEE. Like TEE.
Oh, okay. Jim.
So it'd be the right spelling of goatee, just obviously emphasizing the goat part.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Okay. Because the goat tea sounds very disgusting. I would not drink that. I would not drink that.
I don't want goat tea.
No.
Jim Jam McSwiggins. Goat tea. That's staying, you guys.
There we go. That's it.
Okay, let's see. Let's go with this is kind of a nice one. What is one small thing that can just make your day?
I work customer service for a college goods store, basically. And so the 1 to 2 to 4 times a day, I can have somebody say, oh, no worries, it's fine. Or that's okay, I don't need it right now. Like, I work in customer service, I can understand. That just makes my soul fly. And it's like, fucking, thank you for saving me from Gertrude, who just gave me a tongue lashing over their son's, like, $40 birthday cake.
Oh my God, I feel that so hard. Yeah. Just like, it's like, oh, you're behaving like a human to another human right now? Like, you wouldn't believe it, but this is special.
Is this
empathy?
Empathy.
Doesn't even...
Well,
empathy?
Empathy. Yeah. That's my girlfriend down the way. Empathy.
Hey, empathy.
Does she know Stevie J? He's also from around the way.
He is around the way. That's where my mind went too. Shout out Stevie J, 3-time guest on the show, I believe.
What's our record so far?
That's a good question. I've got to look at it again for sure. Update the spreadsheet or whatever. But like Ty's been 3, Stevie's done 3. I think Yanni's done 3, but she might have just been on 2 so far.
Yanni
and Becky, I think, has done 3. I don't know, but shout out everyone who has done several. Jay's done 2 now, so you're on the list.
I'm worthy.
Destin, it's his first time, but we'll have you back for sure because your headphones are cool.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why.
Did you answer this one?
I have not. No.
All right, go ahead.
So, I'll follow her lead since it's like for a day job thing. So I deliver mail for my real job.
Okay.
When it is hot out, leaving your mail carrier a bottle of water is a godsend.
That's awesome.
I do not. I hate the hot. Like all my friends, they're like, "Let's do stuff outdoors. Nature's great. I love Gaia." Ha ha ha. No, fuck Gaia. Gaia's trying to kill me. Like every day of my life in the summer, you know that level of Super Mario where the sun's trying to kill you? That's me.
Yeah.
So, no, leaving a bottle of water for your mail carrier. Oh my god, that is like next level. That like I'll take those over nudes, honestly. A bottle of water on a hot day, better than nudes.
That's good.
I'll say that.
Oh my god, your cat's eyes, Jay.
Horrifying.
That's awesome. All right, this is one of my favorite questions to ask. There are so many choices. What is your favorite sketch show at this moment? Like, I can't choose an all-time favorite, but like there's always like the one I'm watching or whatever, you know?
I've been watching a lot of like vintage SNL stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always have to say Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That was my childhood. So
I just listened to his new podcast, by the way, and it's fantastic. But yeah,
Chappelle
Show, that's a good choice. Jay?
Oh, it's a podcast now. Well, you know what? I grew
Steph.
up on SNL. Sherry O'Terry is my girl.
Oh,
But
I
will acknowledge the decline in certain recent seasons. The Saturday Elon. But you know what? HBO has a show called That Black Lady Sketch Show.
Yep.
And so, you know, there's no reason in particular I like it. You know, I can't think of a specific like draw to it for me to them. But I mean, yeah, no, they have decent comedy. There's this very sketch show. Yeah. There's this character, Dr. Olayinka Hadassah Sherman, whatever, and she's just like a major like yeah.
So funny.
She's like this major. I don't know if she would classify as a hotep, but it's like the whole like diaspora of like it was kings, but now they want to take our power and they want to convince women to like make money for themselves in the household. But see, if you're not giving back the king, then you ain't worth nothing. So she in particular is like his life. So yeah.
Funny.
And then there was a sketch with Patti LaBelle in it. That was iconic.
Oh yeah.
Say what?
Second season's supposed to.
You said season 2. It's out.
There
are like 3 episodes out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I was gonna say. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Well, first of all, okay. That was I just like completely went blank. All right, Jay. Look out for Ramshackle Tavern wherever you get your podcast. You got a new podcast coming up. Pretty exciting with your comedy group. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And tell you what, why don't you go ahead and follow Ramshackle Comedy is the page name. Ramshackle Tavern is the podcast. That's due to come out soon. But Ramshackle Comedy, we just filmed at Mad Lab a couple Sundays ago with Mr. Joel Savage. Love you. So yeah, we're more than excited to get more things going. So follow Ramshackle Comedy on Facebook. Yeah, I think we have a there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 words, but it's fine.
Yeah, my bad.
Find us.
That real quick.
probably on the Facebook URL, right? /Ramshackle Comedy. Yeah. So yeah, look out for that.
Beautiful. And Destin, you have a show coming up this weekend.
Yep, this Friday
for Mr. Old School. Yeah, Friday at 9:00. Pretty exciting. Doing stand up and whatnot.
Yep. And then Sunday I rebrand and relaunch my old podcast. It's going to be called Cheating Out with Destin Richardson. It'll be kind of sort of like carpool karaoke, comedians in cars getting coffee. It'll be in the car. We get fast food. We eat. We talk. We be gross because it's going to be on my cheat days for my fitness and health regimen that controls my life now. So Jameson, if you're fully vaxxed, when I'm fully vaxxed, we'll get White Castle because I can't not get White Castle. So yeah,
I love White Castle, so I'm already on board. That sounds amazing.
Same.
Well, thank you guys both for doing the show. Put your hands for Jack. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on.
McSwiggins, come on.
Sorry.
Jim. McSwiggins.
Talk amongst yourselves. I didn't grab it yet. Go ahead.
Thank
Pretend
you.
I'm not
Look
here.
amongst yourselves and getting.
Thank you. Also, how dare you? Also, what about the deer thing? What are we gonna do with that?
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. It's been a day. So here's the thing, guys.
That's cool, man. We can save it for later.
We can ask for new submissions and whatnot, but here's what happened. So last week we introduced a caption contest. We've done a caption contest a couple times before. I'll show you, basically we show a drawing that Drew has drawn. I'll go ahead and put it up now. So this is the caption contest, this picture right here. We got one entry from, of course, one of our favorite guests, Amanda Ramirez. I did not write it down because I'm a bad host, but we had one entry, and also Drew spent $20 trying to expand our reach on the Squeezecast page, and basically we angered an entire community in Oaxaca, Mexico. So people are very upset. There's been so many sad reacts, so many mad reacts at this picture, and I totally I understand it, but I just want everyone to know that that deer has found a new lease on life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Latin America is not happy with
not really no. So sorry about that. We'll go ahead and extend the contest for another week. Anybody who is watching this now, I think that deer is okay, but it's really up to you. You know, you can you can tell us what he's saying. Maybe he's saying I don't really want to die. Maybe everything is gonna be fine. I'll go back in the grass now. I don't know, something along those lines. And next week we'll animate him saying that, whatever you got. And also sorry to Amanda for being the only entry, and I did not fulfill my duties here because I was busy at work. But let's go ahead and throw up Drew's drawing of the week. All right. Oh, I gotta take down your plug there, Destin. All right, what do we got here, Drew? I love the Grogu. The Grogu salad.
Yeah, the eyes kind of creep me out because I used Sharpie. Mm-hmm. But at the top left, that's the echo of our voices.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Below that is the T-Rex on Rocket.
I love it.
Next to that is the witch's hat. Also, the little Scotty dog and the face that I thought Jameson saw. Yeah. Next to that is a 40. I think we should do
backwash so it gets you drunk.
That's going on my headstone.
Fantastic. I want to draw a better one that just I'm going to make shitty Squeezecast products. Like the fucking jetpack. I drew a jetpack, and I'll have to make that or do that. And then on the far bottom right, I like the idea of a Ninja Turtle that got put to the side or didn't get knocked into the sewer all the way, and so he turned, and his name is Gary or something.
He was not trained by
Gary.
Splinter.
Yeah, they're like, so what's your weapon, Gary? He's like, I don't know, a calculator.
He's an accountant. Teenage Mutant.
He's not even an accountant.
Turtles.
He just likes calculators. They make him feel safe.
Teenage Mutant Calculator Fan Turtles.
He's in one of those TLC shows of people with those like obsessions. He has a calculator from 1923.
It's like Tom Hanks with the typewriters. I love it.
Gary, mathematician on the half shell.
Gary Power.
Gary Power. Oh my
He
God,
has a calculator from that one like snapshot in that one scene from Office Space.
Thank you guys so much for doing the show. Put your hands for Jacqueline Hughes, everybody. Put your hands for Destin Richardson. Put your hands for Eugene Henry Brogu. Put your hands for Drew Rogers. Put your hands for me, Jameson Rogers. Put your hands for our brother, a very talented photographer and producer of the show, Cameron Rogers. And put your hands for the love of my life and producer of the show, Anna Kabakova. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week.